Hello everyone, welcome you all in my YouTube channel. This is the sixth video of the series AZ-104 exam. Coming towards the questions. Question is, you have Azure subscription that is used by 4 departments in your company. Subscription contains 10 resource groups. Each department uses resources in several resource groups. You need to send a report to a finance department. The report must detail the cost for each department. Which three actions should you perform in sequence? These are the actions. Actions are: assign a tag to each resource group. Second, assign a tag to each resource. Third, download the usage report. Fourth, from cost analysis blade, filter the view by tag. And fifth, open the resource cost blade of each resource group. So the correct three options in sequence would be: assign a tag to each resource. Second, from cost analysis blade, filter the view by tag. And third, download the usage report. Next question. You have Azure subscription name subscription 1 that contain Azure Log Analytics workspace name workspace 1. You need to view error event from a table named event. Which query should you run in workspace 1? So these are the 4 queries that are written in 4 options. Option A, option B, option C, and option D. In option A, get event where event type is equal to arrow. Option B, search in event arrow. Option C, select star from event where event type is equal to arrow. And fourth, search in event star where event type is not equal to arrow. And the correct option would be option B, search in event arrow. Next question. You have Azure subscription. User access the resources in subscription from either home or from the customer side. From home, user must establish a point-to-site VPN to access the Azure resources. The user on the customer side access the Azure resources by using site-to-site VPN. You have a line of business app named App1 that run on several Azure virtual machines. The virtual machine run Windows Server 2016. You need to ensure that connection to App1 are spread across all the virtual machines. What are the 2 possible Azure services that you can use? And options are: option A, an internal load balancer; option B, public load balancer; option C, Azure Content Delivery Network; option D, Traffic Manager; and option E, Azure Application Gateway. And the correct 2 options would be option A, an internal load balancer; and option E, an Azure Application Gateway. Coming to the next question, you have Azure subscription. You have 100 virtual machines. You need to quickly identify underutilized virtual machines that can have their services tier changed to a less expensive offering. Which blade should you use? Option A, Monitor; option B, Advisor; option C, Metrics; option D, Customer Insight. And correct option would be option B, Advisor. Next question. You have Azure subscription linked to an Azure Active Directory tenant. The tenant includes a user account named user1. You need to ensure that user1 can assign a policy to a tenant root management group. What should you do? Option A, assign the owner role for Azure subscription to user1 and then modify the default condition access policy. Option B, assign the owner role for Azure subscription to user1 and then instruct user1 to configure access management for Azure resources. Option C, assign the global administrator role to user1 and then instruct user 1 to configure access management for Azure resources. Option D. Create a new management group and delegate user 1 as the owner of the new management group. And the correct option would be option B. Assign the owner role for the Azure subscription to user 1 and then instruct user 1 to configure access management for Azure resources.